Hey guys, welcome back to another Swift Programming Logic tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be explaining the differences between var and let and why you would use either one in certain situations. So the main obvious difference is that var is a variable whereas let is a constant, and that's pretty much the only difference. So like they both, like, when you refer to them, you call them both variables, but then when you refer to var is just a variable which is able to be changed, and let is a variable which cannot be changed, so it's constant. And you'd basically just use a let whenever you're defining like a constant. So let's just say, let's say I was using like, I don't know, I had a constant for the text color equals UI color dot red. So let's just say this is my constant. Now the only place I need to change this, what's wrong here? Okay, so the only place I'd need to change this is in the code, otherwise I'd just be using my text color everyone else without actually changing it. So you can set this as a let in a different file maybe, and then the only place you change is in code, and you can always change things in code, you just can't change it while it's running. So this is an example of where you use let. And then for var, mainly what I use var is when I'm trying to create a loop. So if I just have a list of numbers here, and then usually this is the most common thing I do, so I just do var I 0, and then I have to iterate through this list, so I just have to do I plus equal to 1, and this is where I'm modifying this variable, so I need to create this as a let. You'll notice if I just put it as a let, you can see that it's not going to work. It's going to make me change it back, and then I can just print list I like that. Now there's also some things like when you define it as a let, you can actually access properties inside of that which would be which you can change even though it's a let. So a good example of this would be a date formatter. So if I just create a date formatter like this, now you can see that it's a let here, we've created it as a let, but we can still change the date format. So if I do date formatter dot date format is equal to, then we can change this around. I don't know if it's, I think it's like that. So you can change this around, and you can see date format is just a property of date format. So even though we've changed this, we're not actually changing the date format itself, which is why we can get away with giving it a let and it's still working. You can see I can change it again to, let's just say like year, I mean month, day, year, and you can see that this works perfectly. So yeah, this is an example of where you can get away with let, but generally you should just be trying to use let for everything, and then because using let saves performance and things, and then after that, if there's no space, I mean, if you need to change it, then just change it to a var. So let should be your default option. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye.